EOSC is being implemented as an open, reliable ecosystem for research, which allows sharing of services and research outputs across different user communities, so as to increases their visibility and their composition with other resources. How can you share your resources and enable composability with other resources? By making them available through the onboarding into one of the EOSC Portal recognized catalogs, and by publishing into the associated marketplaces, which interoperate in the EOSC ecosystem. In this video, we are using the EOSC Portal as an example for the onboarding process. The EOSC-Pillar project supports the onboarding of services into the EOSC Portal catalog in close cooperation with the EOSC flagship project, EOSC Future. The resources made available through the EOSC catalogs and marketplaces are reliable and robust. This is one of the added values of the EOSC ecosystem. How can the EOSC ecosystem ensure reliability and robustness? During the onboarding process, resources are assessed against inclusion criteria derived by the EOSC rules of participation. The evolution of the ROPS is discussed and agreed within a specific task force set up by the EOSC Association, where the main stakeholders, including research communities, are represented. Inclusion criteria contain various technical requirements. As an example, a prototype of a service must be demonstrated in an operational environment, which means that the technology readiness level, TRL, should be at least 7. The fulfillment of these technical requirements ensure the quality of resources. Quality is granted through different actions: validation, during the onboarding process, and auditing, performed by the onboarding teams of the catalogs to ensure that quality is maintained over time. Users can provide feedback to ensure that resources address users' community needs. When a provider wants to onboard a service in an EOSC catalog, as first thing they register as a provider in the EOSC portal. The onboarding team evaluates the resource, assessing the compliance with the inclusion criteria, like, for example, if the resource is mature enough to be included in the EOSC portal catalog. When this evaluation process is successful, the resource is published in the EOSC portal catalog and marketplace. If a resource does not comply with all the inclusion criteria, the onboarding team contacts the service provider to try to fix the issue. If it is not possible, the application is rejected. If at a later stage the service provider is able to meet the inclusion criteria, they can apply again for onboarding the previously rejected resource. The onboarding team periodically verifies that the resources in the catalog and marketplace are still compliant with the evolving rules of participation and inclusion criteria. This is the audit activity. If a resource is no longer compliant, it will be deactivated on the catalog and marketplace. By joining EOSC Portal, you get important benefits. If you are a user through the EOSC Portal marketplace, you can find reliable resources facilitating your research. If you are a provider, the EOSC Portal catalog and marketplace will help advertise your resources and services and will therefore increase their recognition. We encourage service providers to onboard their resources through the EOSC Portal or into one of the EOSC recognized catalogs, and researchers to browse the EOSC marketplaces and pick up the resources best suited for their work.